Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only Tichina Arnold.
The crowd goes wild. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
What is going on? How are you? How are you doing today?
I am good. I am good. I just started my hiatus this week. I've been shadowing the director Victor on our show, the neighborhood. So I'm happy to have the week off. It's been a busy week.
Well, listen, you have the week off, but I have to start by saying, congratulations, ooh, baby, baby. I mean, which is honestly your baby since you are the director. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very excited about it.
It's part of the BET Her series, and they're doing such important work at BET. Like I know this is part of like Breast Cancer Awareness Month for
Yes.
October, like a cause that rings near and dear to my heart, like with family members. And so how did you get involved in this project?
Well, it came through. Well, I think Tressa or BT reached out to us. And then, my sister has been Zane. She's also my manager, but she's my little sister. And she's just been begging me, you got to direct. We just got to direct. And I said, I want to direct, but I want the opportunity to present itself because, I've been directed all my life. So to kind of go from being in front of the camera to behind the camera, you got to be ready for that and mentally ready for that. So I said the opportunity will present itself, and this opportunity presented itself, and I felt good about it and just, went through it.
It's such a powerful story too. It's about a woman, like a high-powered fashion exec who, is trying to have a baby, and through IVF, she realizes like through the IVF, she actually develop breast cancer, which is
yes,
wow.
Yes, which a lot of women go through. Oh, there she is. I'm sorry. See, I was looking for my dog earlier.
She's joining us.
Editor, stop, Alice. Go to mommy. Go.
Listen, we have had many a dog and many a cat on this podcast here. So
God, I'm trying to get. She's a trip. She likes attention.
She's cute.
Thank you. But it's such a wonderful story, and I love that the story was told, by the woman who went through it. So when you have a woman that's telling her own story, I just wanted to do it justice, and I wanted to be able to bring it to life and have it as impactful as it could be.
Do you like directing? Like you said, you've been directed in many a project. How do you like being behind the lens?
I like it. I like it a lot. Only because it just, I like to stay busy, and not a lot of things keep my attention. So I think with directing, it was kind of a natural transition for me because I've been around so many actors and so many different directors. And like I told you, being directed by so many different people and working with so many different types of people and types of personalities, I was like, you know what? I have enough under my belt to get my feet wet now. And, doing it, I'm not bossy, but I've been told I'm a little bossy. But a lot of times, I had to hold my tongue as an actress watching other people direct because I was like, yeah, no, I wouldn't do it that way. So I found myself directing in my own head anyway. And then I've had, experiences where some directors, they would allow me to do what I want to do. So it's fun. It's fun. It's just it just allows my creativity to just be used in a different way, which I'm really excited about.
Do we think we'll be seeing more directing in your near future?
Yes, for sure. That's for certain. That's for certain. Because I still like entertaining. So I told Debbie, I said, I want to be like Debbie Allen. I want to do both. And watching people like her, I mean, she's a legend in and of itself, but I've watched how she would be on the road. She would, be directing Grey's Anatomy, and then she'll come back to her dance studio, get right into directing the kids. So, it could be done. It could be done. Because, before I was like, oh, well, do I have time? And I was thinking of all these different excuses. And I'm like, Tichina, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be able to direct.
Absolutely. Was it, listen, I'm from New York City. I know you're from Queens. I know you went to, the shout out to, the 718 and 212 area
Yes,
code.
yes.
I know you went to the LaGuardia High School for Performing Arts. Like, was it always acting for you? Like, or did you ever consider doing something else?
Never considered doing anything else. Like literally by the time I was 13, I was full on. I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. My first job, my first pseudo professional job was doing a play called The Me Nobody Knows at the Billie Holiday Theater in Brooklyn. And by the time I did that, after, having that experience, there was no turning back for me. I was just like, yeah, I'm full on. And I did, like, I could not even see anything else. My dad, back in the day, he was just like, well, you need to see how it feels to have a regular job. So he had like this snack truck. Like he had this, he used to have the snack truck. He had an icy wagon. He made me like shave ice, like I'd sold shave ice and stuff. It was just crazy. But I'm happy he gave me that experience. But after I did it, I was like, yeah, Dad, I want to be in show business. I don't want to do this. So it's just, it's always been in my spirit. It's always been in my life to entertain.
And I know you were in Little Shop of Horrors early on in your career. Like, that's what a fun show.
Oh, had a blast. So imagine being a 15-year-old little Black girl from Jamaica, Queens, going to London, living in London for a year, and experiencing, working at Pinewood Studios and, Frank Oz, working with the amazing director, Frank Oz. He actually taught me a lot as well. In terms of just how to deal with people. So, it's like when I started directing, I had to think about all of the wonderful directors that I liked. And I just thought about all of them. And Frank Oz was actually one of them because he was just so gentle and so caring and so attentive to us in this new world of, doing that movie. It was a huge movie.
Do you think in doing Ooh Baby Baby and directing it, like, do you think, being an actress helped you as a director?
Most definitely. In directing Baby Baby, when I read the script, I literally said, I have to do the script justice. And I immediately thought about who could play this role, who could do this role. And Edwina Finley is just, and it's such an amazing job. I mean, she just brought that role to life. And also you want to be, you got to be very cautious because Maggie, who wrote it, went through it, so you have to be able to, not overdo it. You know what I mean? Like, not, it's this woman wrote her story and now we're bringing this story to life. So she's almost rehashing it, having to sit there and watch another woman play her, during the most fearful, like saddest moments in her life, to be told that you have cancer and be told that you can't have children. Like, it's just, that was a lot. So I say, I have to approach this very carefully and I have to have the right actress to do it. So I definitely am an actor's director because it's kind of a no-brainer because it's not about like the technicalities. You have people that will help you with that. So being in that production, everybody was just so wonderful and so gracious and helped me along the way while I did it. But to have an actress to bring the role justice was awesome. And Edwina, she put a foot in it. She definitely did an amazing job.
She was great. Well, early on in your career, you were also on All My Children. What was that experience like? Did you have any scenes with Susan Lucci? Like, did you feel the aura of Susan Lucci and the house that Lucci built? I've had her on my show. She's wonderful.
I had a few scenes with Susan. And what's so crazy? Erica Kane is known to be such a bitch. I don't know if I can curse, but just like,
you can curse.
Known to be such a bitch. But Susan Lucci was probably the nicest person that I met the whole time that I was on doing soap operas. Literally, her and Michael Levin, of course. Like, this is, and